Hi, welcome to the Summer Rain channel. Today we're making a do-it-yourself hair mask. So this hair mask is formulated to be super hydrating. I don't know about you, but my hair has been so dry after the winter we just had. So I really need to get some moisture back into it. And the oils and butters that have been chosen are really good at moisturizing and hydrating your hair. And then I add in some wheat protein and some Vegekeratin to really enhance that. So it is super, super moisturizing. If you haven't done so already, be sure to hit the subscribe button. I do post a new video every week. I also post a link to my blog. So on my blog, you can go ahead and get the full printable recipe. Without further ado, let's go ahead and learn how to make this hair mask. So with this do-it-yourself hair mask, we have two phases. The first is going to be what's called our oil phase, and then the second is going to be our cool down phase. The first ingredient is BTMS 50, which is cationic or positively charged, which when you put it in your hair and then you wash or rinse it away, a little bit stays behind and leaves a coat and protects your hair. Then we have castor oil, coconut oil, shea butter, and olive oil. Now I chose these oils because they are all hair-loving oils and we're going for a really hydrating hair mask. So for our cool down ingredients, you can tell that there's not very much because a little bit does go a long way with these. We have a wheat protein, which is good for hydrating your hair and helping promote the shine. And then we have the Vegekeratin, which is pretty much the same as regular keratin, just from a plant-based material. So this is really the superstar of the hair mask. It is going to help with hydrating your hair. It helps with strengthening your hair. It helps with reducing the static and the frizz. And it also helps with the combability. So whether it's wet or dry, it's going to help your hair be easier to comb through. Then we have our fragrance oil, completely optional. I just like to add the little bit of fragrance in, so when I'm doing the hair mask it just smells really good. If you wanted, you could use essential oil. It's completely up to you what you want to do with the fragrance for your hair mask. So now that we know our ingredients, let's go ahead, let's make our hair mask. We have a heat safe container. You're going to need that because you're going to have to pop everything onto a double boiler. You're going to put in your BTMS 50, add your castor oil, coconut oil, shea butter, and olive oil. Let's go ahead, let's pop this onto a double boiler. You're going to notice that the oils and butters are going to melt quicker than the BTMS 50. Completely normal, just has a higher melting point. So the oils are completely melted. What we're going to do is pop this into a container that's better suited for mixing. And then go ahead and grab your immersion blender and mix this up. And then we're just going to allow this to cool for a few minutes. So it's been about 5 or 6 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and just give this another mix. So now that we're cooled down a little bit and we're below 120 degrees, we can go ahead and add our cool down ingredients. I'm going to add the wheat protein, Vegekeratin, and our fragrance oil. And we'll allow this to continue to cool. I'm actually going to pop it in the freezer a little bit just to make it cool quicker. Had this in the freezer for about 10 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and mix it again. So this will thicken up just a little bit more than the consistency that you have here, but I'm going to go ahead and pop it into its container. And there is your do-it-yourself hair mask. So what I like about this is when you actually put it on and you get it on your hair, it's gonna melt as you're putting it on your hair because the butters and the oils that we used melt around skin temperature. So it's really a nice, deep hydrating hair mask. I hope you enjoyed the video.